So I listened to your message and I listened to the critics. You both made good points, but the whole picture, I think you've missed it. You're right. I can't earn my way to heaven, no matter how persistent. And they're right, because when it came to true religion, Jesus didn't resist it. But you're wrong, because Jesus holds commandments to which he told us to be submissive. And they're wrong because they're breaking that fourth commandment, so they're being inconsistent. And since they already responded to you, and we can hear how that sounds, I'll turn my attention to their criticisms that chattered in the background. So you say we need religion, and Jesus was all about it. You even say you love the Bible, hold it up, and never doubt it. So let's all open it up, check it out, and crowd around it, because there's something in here that's been forgotten, and most religious people haven't found it. I'll give you a clue. It starts with C, and there's 10 commandments in it. It's not multiple choice like A or B, nor an option like eating your spinach. And the 10 commandments are also called the covenant. So when God wrote them with his own finger, you better believe he was loving it. Because what makes a woman into a wife, if not that wedding vow? So that's what God did, like a man on one knee when Moses brought them down. It's an agreement, a testament, a covenant of commitment. That's why God called religious people whores when they professed it but didn't live it. Because what use is it to a man if his wife says she loves him, but she messes around with another guy behind the back of her husband? So Jesus said people would come to him on that final day of judgment, saying, didn't we do all kinds of good works in your name? That counts, doesn't it? Don't miss this. These are Christians who clearly want to come with him. But he'll say, depart from me. I never knew you, to those who practice breaking his covenant. Because God's law is his character, love. And without it, they must depart. Because if they truly knew Jesus, the Holy Spirit would have written it on their hearts. I always hear preachers say reasons why we should not reject Jesus. But what about the reasons he said he'll reject us when he sees us? Like if we don't feed the hungry, give to the poor, visit prisoners, and clothe the naked. We're saved by faith, and then he lives in our place, unless we're faking. I can hear people saying, you think you're saved by what you do. But what's the one commandment that God said to rest and remember that only he can save you? For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them to please us. So on the seventh day, he said, don't do any work, just rest in Jesus. So we take a day off from our jobs and tell them God set time aside to see us. So through Christ, I can keep the commandments without trying to work my way to heaven. I think we'd all agree that it's wrong to lie, steal, commit adultery, or murder your brethren. So the 9 commandments we say are true are all things that God said not to do. But the one commandment that says rest is the one most say is through. Don't miss that it's a gift, something God gave for our benefit, a whole 24-hour period set aside to rest and reverence him. It's the 4th commandment, that Saturday Sabbath, where God himself rested. He sanctified it. He set it apart. On that 7th day, he blessed it. And some may say, who cares about the day? But explain why God himself stressed it. And don't forget that Jesus kept it in the Old and New Testament. So if you believe we're saved by grace and faith alone, show it. Let the whole world know it. And observe that day that he said to remember so we won't forget and blow it. Because God still has a remnant church, though most have gone astray. And the devil hates their guts because they keep the commandments and their faith.